When Miley appeared at the Disney Games in Florida after having been besieged by the press, she was not quite her usual exuberant self.
I really wanted to be here to compete, but I've been in Nashville, Tennessee, which is my hometown, filming my movie Hannah Montana, so I haven't been able to compete. But first, I want to say we're all winners here because we help support 4 great charities this week.
It was rumoured that Miley used her filming schedule as an excuse not to take part in the Games because she felt under too much pressure from the press. Given that Miley is such a huge star for Disney and a fan of the annual Games in Florida, her absence from the event appeared to speak volumes. Whatever the truth, it was clear that Miley was grateful for the ongoing support and prayers from her fans.
I think she is getting put under too much pressure. It was just something she did and she regrets it, and she admitted that she regrets it, so I think they should all drop it.
While the paparazzi set about haranguing Miley, her fans stayed loyal. At the 2008 Kids' Choice Awards, Miley got the best of both worlds, receiving honours for Favourite Female Singer and Favourite TV Actress. Not bad, given that all up there were 88 million votes cast by young viewers to determine the winners. In July, Miley released her next record, Breakout. It was her first truly solo release that drew no connection to her Hannah Montana character, and it finally gave her the chance to express her own style and personality.
I think this is really going to kind of help the confusion. I think this is going to kind of really set me apart. Hopefully people after the Breakout record, I feel like it was appropriately titled because I hope this does kind of break me out as more of a songwriter more than just a pop singer.
She ended up co-writing 8 of the songs on the record, including the hit single 7 Things, which peaked at number 9 on the Billboard singles chart. This time around, however, she admitted that the songwriting had been a hard slog, particularly in the lead-up to the album.
It was long, you know, writing them all out. I would be like falling asleep during writing my songs, but I was like, gotta finish. So I guess just staying up late and writing music no matter what, because you're never off the clock when you're doing an album.
Part of the process involved detaching herself from outside influences.
My favorite groups are The Killers and Coldplay, but I definitely wouldn't, I don't really like people to inspire my records. I like to inspire my records. I like my fans to inspire my records, so I never sound like anyone else. I really try not to listen to any other music but what I'm writing, so I don't sort of sound like anyone else.
The album debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard charts, and the song 7 Things became Miley's highest charting single. A mix of pop and Avril Lavigne-style teen rock, the record was aimed at an older audience than her TV series.
Well, as I've gotten older, so have my fans. The people that did start out as, 12, 13, now they're 16 years old, as I was, and, and now the ones that were 16 years old are now 18, and as I want to embrace my older fans, and so I think this is kind of like a breakout record for my older age and that demographic.
In August 2008, Miley prepared to throw herself into the spotlight again to host the Teen Choice Awards in front of a huge LA crowd.
Miley Cyrus, she's going to do a great job presenting today. I really like her because she's so confident, like she knows what she wants, and so she's a good choice, I think.
It was a big build-up, but she didn't disappoint. She kicked off the ceremony with a performance of her single 7 Things, then picked up 3 Teen Choice Awards for TV Comedy Actress, Female Music Artist, and TV Comedy for Hannah Montana. While it's clear that Miley loves being adored by her fans and laps up the media attention, she's managed to resist the inevitable pressure about her image and what she should or should not look like.
I think of course, like you're surrounded by people, if you see them and say, well, she looks like that or she's wearing that, I feel like everyone feels a little bit of pressure, but then also I think you also have to be, okay, do I really want that? Who am I really? What's going to show my personality? So everything that I do, I think, kind of shows a little bit of me through that, so I don't, you set your own trend. Other people are going to want to follow what you do, which is the coolest.
And she admits that she does sometimes miss not having a normal life.
I do sometimes, but then again, it's kind of, I mean, it definitely is fun, and it's been really nice because having my uncle as my bodyguard and my mom with me and my dad, you know, working with him, then my family wants the best for me, so they really find a way to make sure I can still go out and hang out with my friends and also have a normal life of my own.
Throughout her rise to superstardom, Miley has managed to remain very close to her family, particularly to Billy Ray, who is both her business manager and her mentor. Her easygoing dad is also the one she chooses to confide in when she needs to talk. Miley's mum Tish, on the other hand, is more strict, but she's the person that Miley says she most looks up to. Tish encourages Miley to keep a close circle of friends, and if Tish gets a bad vibe about someone in Miley's life, she tends to hang close to keep her daughter safe.
I just think surround yourself with good family and friends, because that's what I've done. Without that, I think I'd be going a little crazy myself, because if you don't have, you know, someone to pull you aside and tell you that they love you and that they see way beyond what other people just see. They see you out in the public eye and don't really get to know you. So I think if you have people that really get to know you and love you for that, then that's what will really keep you grounded.
Miley is close to her siblings too, particularly the younger ones, Noah and Brayson. Having spent days and weeks together in cramped quarters on the road during Billy Ray's tours, the Cyrus kids have learned to get along. And now that it's Miley's turn in the spotlight, the family are happy to cram into their state-of-the-art tour buses and follow her from city to city. Having grown up on a farm in a tight church-going community, Christianity is also a big part of Miley's life. She believes that she is in Hollywood because it's God's will, and that whatever happens in her career, she will have faith to fall back on. She trusts that her parents' traditional values and her family's emphasis on God will help her keep on the straight and narrow. Alongside good mates Emily Osment and Mitchell Musso from Hannah Montana, Miley has struck up friendships with the Disney star couple Vanessa Hudgens and Zac Efron of High School Musical fame. Zac, Vanessa and Miley cross paths at various Disney events and often competed together in the Disney Games in Florida. Miley also had a brief cameo in High School Musical 2, dancing at the end of the credits in front of the pool. So the trio got to hang out together at the film's premiere. Responding to speculation on the internet that she would like to date Zac, Miley dismissed the idea, confirming that not only was Zac not her type, he is going out with her friend, and you don't date your best friend's boyfriend. Another young star who clearly was Miley's type was Nick Jonas, the youngest of the Jonas Brothers, who opened for Miley on her Best of Both Worlds concert tour. They had just released their self-titled second album and had guest starred in an episode of Hannah Montana. Touring together gave Miley plenty of time to hang out with the boys. The story goes that she immediately fell for the charismatic Nick, who exuded the Jonas Brothers' charm that has captivated fans and show business peers alike.
They're really, really nice guys. The Jonases are so sweet. I've read some things online and people are like, oh, they have egos and they're full of themselves. And I'm like, no, no, no. Like, they're so nice.
They walk into a room, you're just like, okay, those are rock stars. They're not to mention, I mean, obviously they're talented and obviously they're good looking, but it's the way that they present themselves. They're gentlemen.